Religion is man-made, so it will always have as many flaws as the man who made it and the men who continue to keep it, refusing to tell the truth to their congregation while keeping it secret. What religion is the scriptures? What religion was Christ? He was the Alpha in the beginning when the Most High said, "Let there be light," and that light was Christ. I am not a Buddhist. I am not a Hindu. I am not a Mormon. I am not a Jehovah's Witness. What am I? Bound by this work, enslaved to the truth. I have chosen my master. Why am I doing this? So your blood won't be on my hands. It's just that serious. And this is why I hate religion. Period. Period. I am not a Christian, nor am I Islam. But if it wasn't for the sons of Jacob, you would not have your Quran. Upholding Ishmael when even the Quran says that Isaac was the chosen. So how do you uphold Moses and at the same time oppose him? By bowing to a stone. When the commandments Moses was handed, commanded that it was wrong. Reverencing the God of the Hebrews, same time configuring your own. That's polytheistic. And how could you write a book inspired by Muhammad, just simply considering the fact that he was illiterate, so he literally could not read his own literature? And prophethood was given to Isaac, according to Surah. So it's no wonder you uphold the Torah. Speaking of the Torah, Deuteronomy 13 warns against a dream of such dreams that turns towards other gods. And the Most High don't coincide to share his throne with Allah. See, our scriptures was given in Hebrew, so going back to our language makes the whole situation see through. See, Allah in Hebrew means to ascend, and the Most High is already the Most High, so at the most he can only descend. That's why his son had to be sent. See, Christ was around almost 600 years before Muhammad's existence. So how could you plagiarize the Bible, then reinvent it and remix it like a hip-hop vintage? They was doing Diddy before Diddy was doing Diddy. Muhammad was 40 years old when he had this so-called life-altering vision and wanted to implement monotheism and put an end to division amongst the Arabic tribes. So he extrapolated from the scriptures for a solution to provide. But if it was up to me and my Hebrews, we'd all have a lawsuit pending for copyright infringements. Yeah, I'm simply telling the truth via the fact that we are Israelite descendants and the people over in Israel are simply pretending. See, who we are is not a religion, it's our nationality, our heritage. And we are far too broke to be terrorists for you heretics. See, the truth is beautiful, but it becomes ugly to those who feel more comfortable disguised in the costume of their lies, refusing to scale back the blinders from their eyes. Like, for instance, the Catholics and the Christians being persuaded that Christ was Caucasian when he had feet like fine brass according to Revelation. See, the portrait they portray is one of Caesar Borgia, who was son of a pope, and lover to sister, not to mention gay, which the scriptures specify, if a man and a man lie, surely they shall die. See, the Father told us to be fruitful and multiply, but they are of their father Satan, so that order that is set they deny, then defy. See, Christ said, many will come in my name saying that I am the Christ, and that's why that old serpent Satan has fooled the world as an angel of light. And Paul warned in 2 Corinthians chapter 11 of an alternative Christ, and that's why we dismiss Christmas. And old Nick is just another name categorized in a long list of Satan's alias, sis. And Kris Kringle is just another paganistic god. Now that the light is being shined, it's starting to look a lot more like fraud. But watch the truth give visual to the audio like Pixar. And to be quite frank, they imitation of the truth is piss poor. Giving you Easter when it's really a mispronunciation of the queen goddess of heaven, Ishtar. No wonder they cloak Mary as a spiritual authority. See, the Roman Catholic Church is nothing more than the whore that sits on many waters. That's nationalities. See, if you're a true follower of Christ, he taught himself out of the Old Testament. That means he adhered to it. And he didn't eat shellfish or swine's flesh, so what makes you think you can do it? See, Christ honored the 10 Commandments. That means he honored the Sabbath. But being of Satan, the Roman Catholics decided to do things backwards, honoring the first day of the week while blaspheming the 7th. And the Christian church tell you if you come to church every Sunday, the first day, you'll still get your blessing. See, Christ said, I can do nothing of mine own will, but only of the will of the Father that hath sent me. So common sense, if they're separate, how could that possibly line up with your Trinity? And the second commandment, thou shalt have no graven images. And see, that's one more you lost when you decided to erect a cross. And Matthew 23:9 says, call no man father. Needless to say, that's one more place where you faltered. See, the scriptures are spiritual records given by inspiration of the Holy Spirit, recorded by Hebrews. So who gave the authority to a Roman? And according to Deuteronomy 7:6, the Most High does have his chosen. That's why there were 12 tribes of Israel that still exist to this day, but were previously taken down and enslaved, made to take religion. And that's why I am not a Buddhist. I am not a Hindu. I am not a Mormon. I am not a Jehovah's Witness. What am I? Bound by this work, enslaved to the truth. I have chosen my master. Why am I doing this? So your blood won't be on my hands. It's just that serious. And this is why I hate religion, period. This is for my people, the Hebrews. 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 Ain't waking up, no, ain't waking up. Ain't waking up, no, ain't waking up. Ain't waking up, no, ain't waking up. Into me, I didn't feel me up. To the Panamanian, the tribe of Zebulon. To the Jamaican, the tribe of Benjamin. The original pirate to the Caribbean. To the Boricua, the tribe of Ephraim. The tribe of Levi, your art, the Haitian. Put down the voodoo and turn from Satan. To the Dominican, the tribe of Simeon. The Seminole Indian, the tribe of Reuben. To the Native Indian, the tribe of Gad. Seas stood still while you sailed to the land. In the synagogue, a Satan showed up to the shore. You engaged in war, not your land no more. Call a hidden land, not the lands called America. Blacks in America, tribe of Judah. Suck, you suck, the wake the troops up. Tribe of Asher, South America. To my Mexicano, the tribe of Issachar. My Cuba down to Cuba, you're the tribe of Manasseh. It all get better once we all come together. Birds of a feather showed up, fly together. Tribe of Naphtali settled down in Hawaii.